So in a recent interview, Tommy Fury has discussed how he wants to have a big fight soon.
So that means, good news, I'm going to try and get something lined up by the end of the year. In October it will have been a year out the ring, so I don't really want to go too much over that. So, if I can get something in December, I'll be happy. Want to, take the ring rust off and then see what other big fights are out there.
He says that the Jake Paul fight makes sense, but in the same breath, he's not interested in the fight.
I think the one that makes sense, is the Jake Paul fight maybe. But, I'm not chasing that at the end of the day because I'm not really interested. I beat them both. Last year. I've got what I needed to do done. It was a great ride. And I said what I was going to do. I said right at the start before fighting any of them, I said I beat them both inside 12 months. And I did. Had to fight them on their own show. They picked the judges, the referees, everything. And I just went and boxed. And that's it, to be honest, mate. So, if them fights come again, great. And it is what it is. I just want to get back in the ring and show everybody, that I have got it. Deep down inside, I've got...
Tommy's even said that he doesn't want to fight KSI. He said that before, that he's not interested in fighting KSI. But... now he's bringing him up again.
Prefer a fight with KSI in the rematch or Jake Paul?
Oh, Jake Paul. I want to knock Jake Paul out properly, like I should have done the first time. I do believe next time I fight him, he'll hit the canvas and he won't get back up. But I'm not interested in KSI. He's what he is. He demanded even come to fight, come to do some star jumps like a PE lesson.
But now he's talking about them again and possibly wanting to fight KSI, even though before he's saying he's not interested in it. But he knows that he has to be interested in KSI because he's one of the few options that he has for a big fight. So that's the thing with Tommy, his options are very, very, very limited. Jake Paul's fighting Mike Tyson. You're going to have to wait till after that to see if he even wants to fight you. And then JJ, I don't know if he's going to want to fight you. And that's only because I don't know if us, the public, are interested in that fight. When I'm seeing people say whether they want to see a rematch of JJ and Tommy, a lot of people are saying no. Even me, in my opinion, I don't really want to see that fight, I'll be honest. So we'll just have to wait and see what Tommy does, who his next fight is, because his options are very limited. So Slim has responded to Mams Taylor through a tweet that IFN put out explaining that Mams has offered Slim multiple fights, but Slim has turned them down. In the Misfits small council meeting that was posted today, Mams was talking about Slim and how he's offered him a lot of fights, and Slim has just been turning them all down.
Look, there's injuries and stuff. Jarvis is injured. We know Dean was injured. Slim hasn't been injured. He's been offered main events.
When your champion refuses every single fight, what do you do? Just let him keep the belt and just carry on as if nothing? What the hell happens now?
We haven't been able to justify a mandatory. That's been the problem. But that's why I'm offering Slim another big fight, hopefully very soon. And if he wins that fight, he will have to. Whoever wins that fight will have to defend against the winner of Salt Pappy and King Kenny. So I'm hoping to get Slim in one time at least before that happens. And I left him a message saying, Slim, go and, if I were you, your main goal is to make money from this. You could be making millions a year by just fighting. Fight everyone. Be a winning champion. Get your record up. Guys who are starting in pro boxing, they demand, if they're a prospect, they demand 5 or 6 or even 7 fights.
Okay. Let's see the YouTube numbers. And then we'll make our minds up on whether the clout's there or not. Because it ain't, is it? That's the reality.
The engagement is very low. The engagement only rises during fight week. Working for
Yeah, you're right. Look, KSI and Jake Paul and Logan Paul and these guys, they didn't get there by luck. They put in the work. You can't be tiptoeing around when you're not even in a place where you have the say-so to tiptoe around.
You see how they're talking about Slim's clout and how his clout doesn't give him, well, it shouldn't give him the ability to have to pick and choose what fight he wants. He should just want to fight consistently. That is true to a certain degree because he doesn't have clout. He's not a big star. Misfits gives him more clout than he has. He's not bigger than Misfits. Misfits is bigger than him. So he should be fighting on Misfits consistently on a regular basis because we haven't seen Slim in so long. He's one of the favorites on Misfits, and that's because he was fighting consistently. He had so many fights that we all love. Him fighting is so entertaining. So that's why we all love him, because he was fighting a lot and they were entertaining, and now he's just stopped. It doesn't surprise me that Slim is turning down these fights though. I feel like, in my opinion, Slim is turning down these fights because he wants a big fight. He wants a big name. He wants the KSI fight. Mams is saying that Slim can fight this person first and then afterwards he can fight KSI. But that's not what Slim wants, in my opinion. He wants to fight KSI now. He wants the big fight now. And I think he feels like he deserves it. I think he feels that he's done enough to have that big KSI fight. That's why he's turning all these other people down. So Slim responded to this tweet that IFN put out explaining what Mams said in the small council meeting, saying, Mams Taylor has offered Slim multiple main event fights, including a mega fight with a guaranteed KSI fight for the winner, but Slim still turned it down. Slim then responded and said, well, maybe because I wanted to fight on the Netflix card, which is the biggest card of the decade, but I can't do it, SMH. This is giving Dean. Like, this is reminding me of the Dean situation. I don't know the technicalities of Slim's contract, but he has a contract with Misfits. If in his contract he can't fight on another promotion, then he can't fight on another promotion. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I completely understand why Slim would want to fight on that card. Like, that is a huge card and a big opportunity for him to grow his career. But a contract's in place, a contract's in place. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Like, this is why contracts are here. He replied to this tweet/comment about why he declined some of the fights. He said May 11th was his sister's wedding, March was Ramadan, January he accepted, but nobody wanted to fight him with 3 weeks' notice. This was Wade's opinion about the situation, which I actually agree with. He said, this is the tough part about multi-fight deals. It offers security, but you will miss out on opportunities elsewhere to grow in a different market. Slim is signed, so as much as it would be massive opportunity for him, he really doesn't have a leg to stand on here. It would be best for the scene if Slim versus Gibb could be made somewhere though. LOL, that has to be the fight. Even this comment that Wade made that I completely agree with, saying that the catch-22 is that most these guys wouldn't have a place to fight if Misfits wasn't around. 100% accurate. Like, people, I'm not saying Slim, but a lot of people, even with the Dean situation, you can look at that. A lot of people forget where they come from and where they first got the popularity from. That's why Misfits put these contracts in place. But you guys put your opinions on what you think of that down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.